Why did Spike from X-Men Evolution never become like a thing? He was an original character invented for the show who, in my opinion, had a really cool power set. But unlike X-23, who was also invented for X-Men Evolution, Evan Daniels' Spike was never folded into the continuity. Spike was brought into the show because the main team of X-Men were much younger in this version, and since they didn't want to age down Storm because they wanted her to be a mentor figure, they still wanted that black representation in the main cast, just decided to create a new character who more fit the vibe of the show they were going for. So they created Evan Daniels, a young athletic skateboarder who's also Storm's nephew, with the power to produce organic projectile spikes from his body. Spike was one of my favorite characters on the show growing up because I really related to him. Like, I was kind of this academic underachiever who was always slacking off from his studies to do his own thing, but when the situation got serious, so did he. Thought his rivalry with Quicksilver was really well developed in that first episode, and I really wish they explored that more as the series went on. I also liked how later on in the series, when the mutants got exposed to the world, he kind of became that one character who was like, man, fuck these humans, they don't like us, I don't like them. And as his powers evolved and he left the team to join the Morlocks and became kind of this armadillo character with flaming spikes, Bro became a certified goon. He was bout that street life. Xavier and the X-Men were all like, oh, let's hold hands and sing Kumbaya. Spike was like, nah, wish a motherfucker would say some shit to me about mutants. I wish they would. Point where we even had Wolverine going, I mean, is he wrong though? Spike might not have been the best character on the show, but I always thought he had a lot of potential. It was always weird to me that he was just kind of left to fade into obscurity. I'm sure a lot of people are gonna say, oh, he's too similar to Marrow, who is a character in the comics who has pretty much an identical power set. But I'm gonna call bullshit on that, because they brought X-23 into the comics, who's pretty much just female Wolverine. And sure, you can say, oh, it's different because she's a female clone of Wolverine, so there's a reason for it. But this is the Marvel Universe we're talking about. We already have multiple telepaths, multiple speedsters, multiple people with super strength, multiple people with rock skin. How many characters are there in Marvel, mutant or otherwise, who have fire-based abilities? A shit ton. But would it really be that much of a stretch for there to be two characters with bone-like spikes? Also, let's not act like Marrow is this iconic fan-favorite character with legions of followers. If we're being honest, she's a G-list mutant at best. You could kill her off tomorrow, and I guarantee you no more than 3 people are kicking up a fuss about it. So you might as well just do it. Bring him into the comics. Hashtag bring back Spike. No, Spike is not a gender-bent version of Marrow. Or at least, that's not what the writers of X-Men Evolution intended for him to be. This is Spike, the character who was created for the cult classic X-Men Evolution animated series, introduced as Storm's nephew who could shoot bone-like spikes out of his body. This is Marrow, an obscure 90s X-Men character who started out as a member of the Morlocks, and later briefly joined the X-Men, who could also shoot bone-like spikes out of her body. While Marrow's introduction in the comics does predate Spike by quite a bit, the creation of the characters has nothing to do with each other. In fact, when the creators of X-Men Evolution came up with the idea for Spike, they didn't even know Marrow was a thing. As you can see in this very early concept art, the character of Spike was originally going to be called Armadillo, and the initial idea was for him to have more of a protective exoskeleton as opposed to the projectile Spike. They kept workshopping the idea until eventually we got the Spike that we all know from the cartoon, although they later go on to redesign him to look more Armadillo-like when he had his secondary mutation. But still, it is kind of funny how Spike and Marrow had pretty much the same character arc, but in reverse. Marrow starting out as a member of the Morlocks who later joined the X-Men, while Spike started as an X-Man who later joined the Morlocks. If I had to guess, I'd say the writers probably found out about the Marrow character later in the game and just kind of decided to lean more into that angle. But based on all the research I've done, the similarities between the two characters seem purely coincidental. I saw a lot of people in my last video saying that Spike was adapted into some of the live-action X-Men movies as this random Magneto foot soldier in X-Men The Last Stand, and this guy who Mystique saved from General Stryker in X-Men Days of Future Past, but I'd hardly call either of them an adaptation because they're clearly not the same character, even down to the fact that the wiki refers to this character as Spike spelled with an I, while X-Men Evolution Spike is spelled with the Y. And since, as we've already established, him and Marrow have the same abilities, these two characters could just as easily be references to Marrow as they could be to Spike, but I'd have to do some more research to know for sure. So yeah, hope that clears everything up, and if you're fly like me, give me a follow. This was the moment I knew Spike from X-Men Evolution was about that life.
Give it up, Daniels! You're out of your league. Not this time, Pietro.
Imagine trying to chase a speedster on a skateboard. Woo! Nah, this constant disrespect from Pietro needs to stop,
no matter
bro.
What I do.
Holy.
Spike boy, say bye-bye to Bayville.
His super speed was
We have to stop him.
I've tried. He's just too fast. I thought you said all that training stuff would help.
Training's just one part of it, Spike. Teamwork's another.
Power of friendship, dog. Needs that friends and family power up.
Gee, he can't run if his feet are off the ground.
On it.
Hey, what's going on?
Oh shit. He on that Beyblade timing. He's letting it rip.
Hold on to this, baby. It's Twister time.
Nah, Quicksilver is a problem, bro. He needs to be dealt with. Holy. I find it funny that like he was shown to be this OP in his first episode, but proceeded to never use his powers to this capacity ever again.
Spike, lock and load.
Alright, he's pulling out the blicky, let's do it! Yo, get this nigga, bro. You know Spike was aiming for somewhere much more critical, but because it's a kid's show, they had to just like pin him to the wall. But like,
Not so fast
if this
now,
was
are
like
ya,
a PG-13
Quicksilver?
show,
Yeah.
he would
What
have
good
just
to
like put
you,
some holes in
Daniels?
that boy.
You still can't prove I had anything to do with getting you in trouble, can ya?
Ooh, sounds like a challenge.
Word?
I got it all right here.
Actually,
Son,
yeah.
caught in 4K.
Do something about it?
My man pulled out the
Good
receipts.
shot, dude. Looks like some of that training did pay off.
Nah, Spike was a real nigga, bro. For real.
Hey.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, let me go.
Joe
Hey.
punk ass. Oh, it's Wade's birthday? Alright. Oh, everybody's back. Colossus, Dope Hinder, Negasonic, Teenage Warhead.
For sure.
Wait, why does he have hair?
But I'm
What
happy.
the?
That is
The
because of
hell
each
is
and every
that?
one of you.
Fucking
I'm the
comb
luckiest
over,
man
bro.
alive.
Make a wish, buddy.
What is this Peter Griffin ass haircut?
Wade Wilson?
Who's asking?
Oh, snap! The TVA?
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yo, they gonna prune his
Is that
ass.
supposed to be scary? Pegging isn't new for me, friend, but it is for Disney.
I missed this man, bro. I missed him. Oh, there he is.
Mr. Wilson, you appear to have soiled.
They got a new
yourself
guy
on
for the
unconscious.
TVA, I
I
guess.
was unconscious. Who are
Ain't
you?
it crazy that Loki's running this joint
Why am
now?
I here?
Walk with me.
Oh, they gonna hire him to prune the other time. I guess that's where the Fox
You
universe
are
comes in.
special.
Okay, okay, it's lining up.
This is your chance.
To be a hero among heroes.
Yep, there it is. The
I
sacred
smell what you're stepping
timeline.
in, Sensei. Your little cinematic universe is about to change forever.
I hope so.
The Messiah.
I seriously hope so.
Am Marvel Jesus.
Well, I guess kinda. He is gonna save the Marvel Cinematic Universe from certain death, so I guess that fits. That was cool. Okay. Deserves a second chance. Happy ending. Nice.
God, I love this part.
Okay. Oh, I guess this is where Wolverine comes in. Let's do it. Give me my Hugh Jackman. Wow, they're really burying the lead with this
Don't
suit,
just
aren't they?
stand there, you ape. Give me a hand up.
Woo!
I'm actually okay, thank you very much.
They're just not gonna show the suit. They know we already saw it through the set leaks, right? Hey, this man Usher needs to be stopped, bro. Cause how are you out here pushing 50 and still being an Avengers level threat out here in these streets? He's been putting relationships and marriages in jeopardy since the Boondocks was on the air. And it works every time. Just look at the smile bro's got on his face here. I just know, as soon as he finished bumping and grinding with this married woman, he probably went backstage puffing out his chest like LeBron saying, come on, man, that shit's too easy. And no matter how bad it looks, her husband can't even be mad at it. Cause my man put up the disclaimer before the performance even started. Like you thought old boy was lying when he said don't leave your girl around me? But I will say, after this stunt, Mr. USHER better watch his step. Cause pretty soon he gonna have all the married men in the entertainment industry coming together like the Sinister Six. But if I could offer any words of consolation to my boy Swiss Beats, just remember, it could have been worse. It could have been Pete Davidson who stole your girl. So count your blessings.